Hello guys, welcome back to today's episode. Today is day 45. Our chicks have made 45 days, and as you can see, we always catch them while feeding. This is how their feeds look like. It's a mixture of so many concentrates and maize broken and maize bran. As you can see, they're really enjoying. Some of them are even going for water. So, like, seriously, the business is really booming. Like, seriously, we are doing it better. And I would really ask myself if the poultry business is profitable. You see, it's a tricky question that everyone asks sometimes, and I'm sure many people always ask themselves, is this business really profitable? Now, I'll first tell you guys, truth is, when you look at these chicks, look at them, 45 days, as in counting one up to 45, and you have a chick at this size. Sincerely speaking, why do you still contemplate that poultry business is not profitable? It is, but the only thing I would say yes, and at the same time I would say no. What makes me say yes? If you put all the practices and you do whatever is required of you to do, truth is you'll get the best out of it. But if you don't do what you're meant to be doing and you do it in contrary, then you will not get. So that is the no. That is the no I would say. But ideally, let's put the no aside. Let's put the impossibilities aside and do the possibilities. Because one thing I've also come to realize that see, I wanted you guys to see me as an example. I left the city and really went to the village. You get it? And this is here I am, and I'm doing something. So spying me. You get? You see, I would say. It isn't that I wasn't having a job. I was having a job. But of course it wasn't giving me much. It was giving me much pressure. Because there were deadline reports all the time. I mean, doing all those kind of things, man. It's like, it was way too much pressure on me. And now, when I look at myself right now, of course, this business is also challenging, but at my own pace, you get it? In that, I plan for myself. I know when to do what and how to do it. You get it? So it's not like how it was at work. And two, there's some people, like young people like me, who don't have what they're doing. I mean, they're in town, they're just loitering, just moving around. I mean, making stories, talking about football, talking about what and what. You get it? But ideally, I would say, if all young people, you see, this is something yesterday I was watching a certain kind of channel here on Facebook, and someone was like saying, there's a problem with our generation. We always think that everything will just be automated, like how the generation is right now. Most of our things, technology has taken over, things that can, but then I would say we really need to also jump out of that comfort zone and face the reality. Truth is, you can't make money and you can't be okay when your stomach is hungry. And truth, sometimes you could be having money, but you don't have where to buy food from, where to buy, and yet you can be one of the producers of food. Because I'm looking at this business right now, many people will be benefiting from it in the coming time from now. You get? What does this mean? They will be lying from me, and they are there praying and say, you know what? We pray hard that this guy's chicks grow, so that maybe we can get what? So we can get money, or so that we can get food. Because these things, you will find that at some point you have brokers who will also be benefiting from it. So why am I saying all this? Truth is, we have to really wake up from our comfort zone and start doing things. I had to move over 200 kilometers away from town up to the village where I am right now. And right now I'm expectant, and I'm so happy because I wake up in the morning, look at my chicks, I give them water, I clean for them, I know I do other kind of chores. I have some other kind of projects that I'm yet to also start publishing here. And you know, it takes the courage in your heart to do this, but at times people don't do it. We always want to really live that kind of fancy life, and you know, but then yes, it is okay, but you can still create your own comfort here by making money at the same time or enjoying. And this is what I've been doing for the past 50 days, because I reached here earlier than these birds, but I prepared the structure, and then the birds came in. The birds traveled all 200 kilometers, actually 200 plus kilometers, and they came. They were very so tired. I had to take care of them. But apparently right now, I'm really looking at money. I'm looking at progress. I'm looking at growth in my products, and I've learned a lot. And I'm sure in the next bunch, I'll have to change so many things, like talk of this structure, the way how it is. It's not the standard I wanted, and it's not the standard I used to also crave for. But now I've learned and I know how to do it. So come next bunch, it's going to be marvelous, and you guys will be seeing a very big difference. So you learn through the process. I know always people talk about and say, you see, poultry is hectic, things that can. But the truth is, it is. But at the same time, it's a comforting kind of. Listen to that sound. The sound itself really is. It's like they're calling for you. They're calling for money. You get it? They're calling for your success. They're telling you, guys. I mean, you have chosen the right track. So, as in doing all this, guys, I wanted to let you know that. I wanted to tell you that poultry business is profitable and has money in it. If you follow the procedures, if you follow the precautions, if you do what is meant to be done, and trust me, you'll never go wrong. The only challenge we always have is when we don't do the right thing. Sometimes we just go there and we just don't concentrate. Like you're here and your mind is still in town, is still in the city status, then man, you will not make it. But to me, I had to really wake up and say, yes, I'm having a job. I was being earning some good money, but then I said no. Let me save and start off my project, such that I also stand up on my own. People started discouraging me. Now all those birds are going to die, and you lose your money. You'd rather stay here. I said, okay, this is my money. It's not a loan that I've borrowed money that they will ask me where is the interest. If at all I lose, I will come back and work. I will go and find another job. I know here I've quit, and they may not get me another opportunity again. But then I have decided now to come back home and do things on our land. I'm eating things organically, unlike how it was in town. Right now, at least I can also move to the neighbors and have a sugar cane, have a guava. I mean, you see the life that I'm living, and I'm looking at this, establishing myself and having my personal home. I know, living that kind of lifestyle that I always craved for. So guys, today's videos was only focusing on how profitable is this project. The truth is, this project is profitable once you concentrate and you do the right things. You'll never go wrong. So I encourage you, all of you guys, if you're still there and someone is trying to discourage you to start off, please start. Don't look at the words, don't look at what they are saying. Only focus on what you're intended to do. You'll just find yourself flying in the air.